Hello.
Oh my God.
What happened? Is my camera turning on? What's happening?
Oh, there's
Why?
tequila.
Oh,
What's
nice.
happening?
Oh my God, I've been painting all day.
Welcome to a night in the asylum. It's Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. As if you didn't know. Time for talk, tech, and tequila. Call in live or leave a message at 855-366-9653. It's time to take refuge with your friends, Darren, Jen, and Rafi.
Darren, Jen, and Rafi.
Rafi, but where is Rafi?
We were just texting saying Jen's not replying to her phone calls or her text messages. She's probably going to be missing it, and it's going to be DNR 3.0 again.
I had a good excuse. I was painting like up until the last minute. I was like wiping off paint off my hands and
Like
running.
artistic painting, Jen, or like
No.
painting the walls of the house?
Painting the ceiling, which is even worse.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh, the worst. Because I had like paint droplets all over my face. I don't know how to paint the ceiling, so it was a disaster.
Well, that's better than having other white droppings all over your face, Jen.
That's true. But it's like
boy.
when you suck at painting like I do, the cleanup takes longer than the actual painting itself because you have to clean all the little drops of paint and
I
your
hate
hands.
painting.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Well.
Well,
Jen
there
made
he
it.
is.
Hey, of course.
Hello. We
What
didn't
day is
hear-
today? It's April the
Today's-
10th, Sunday, 8 p.m. We're live, right, Rafi?
We're live
What's our-
streaming.
What's our dial-in number, Rafi?
I
So your friend Mark can call in.
oh
Yeah.
he's having his dinner now. I think I don't know if he's gonna call in, but a different listener might call in. I think he's
Yeah?
listening right now.
Who's that listener, Rafi? We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
He is a very friendly listener by the name of Matthew.
Matthew.
Matthew, I hope you're listening.
Hi,
Call in.
Matthew.
855-366-9653. Hey, I got a little story to tell you. So
boy.
last week, or no, my surgery week, I was working from home. I don't think I told you this. And I was sitting in my office here, and I was using the PC or the Macintosh speakers and the microphone because I didn't want to sit here with my headset on, right? Because I thought it
Okay.
would look stupid. But then I couldn't hear anybody.
Wait,
So
when was this? For what?
for a meeting that I had for my work when I was home during my surgery,
Why couldn't you hear anybody?
because the speakers on the Mac suck and I'm hard of hearing. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to get this damn headset out. I'm going to pull the microphone in front of me. And then I started talking. And my boss said to me, you know, you sound like Howard Stern. I thought, oh, what's such a compliment that is.
First of all, your headphones don't look goofy. They look fine. And the mic makes you sound sexy. So why
Oh,
not?
there you go. Oh my God, Jen, you just said my voice sounds sexy. My voice sounds sexy,
It's all
Rafi.
basic.
Oh, whiskers, whiskers,
Whiskers.
whiskers.
What are we talking about today, Rafi? What's our topic? Because I'll give you the name of our topic. It's all about Rafi. Do you know why our topic is called All About Rafi?
No,
Because every time I send a text message out to Jen and Rafi saying, so what are our topics tonight? The only one that replies with topics is Rafi, and they're always about him.
well, Jen,
He
Well,
has like an adventurous life.
well, Jen
We're
likes
just
to,
boring.
No, Jen likes to riff off of us, so
Yeah.
that's how she does it.
I don't need an agenda. I'll just talk.
Well, where did you guys get caught in the rain the other night? It was raining, right?
It was pouring.
Quite pouring. Yeah, and I went to the Bronx that night. My friend invited me to his
Oh.
play.
The Bronx Zoo? Oh, a
No,
play.
the Bronx neighborhood, all the way at Hunts Point Avenue. My friend was in a really funny play, a comedy, and then after that we got dinner, and we ended up at this Greek diner in Astoria, and
Astoria
I-
Lane?
Astoria, Queens.
Darren doesn't know New York.
Oh.
Obviously.
Yeah, we wanted to go somewhere else, but everything was like closed because it was late. So we went back to the diner place or whatever. It's like a nice diner though. Ammonia Cafe. But let me tell you, don't get their water because I
Wait.
swear to God.
Does it smell like ammonia?
No. I found a little like hair in my water.
Ooh.
And I think it was like a pube or something.
That's
like
And I took it out. It was disgusting.
Did you
But
finish
wait,
drinking
you
the
took
water?
it out? You didn't return
It was in my mouth. And I put it on the table. And it was
Are you
like
sure it
little-
wasn't a pube that you put in there by accident?
No, it was like a little round.
Or maybe when you were sucking face with your
Air.
friend after the play,
No.
you got a little bit of his pube in your,
It
in your
wasn't
mouth,
like
and then it went
that.
to the glass.
It wasn't like that. And then the Greek waiter, never brought the water back. And we asked for fresh water. I'm
You know-
giving them a 3 on Yelp. That's the
Did
most
you
I'm gonna
show
give.
them the
Greek
pube?
people are kind of hairy. It's probably from their arm or something.
Like
I don't know.
It's not
I'm
that
giving
pube.
them 3 stars on Yelp, and the French fries were very generic. But the burger
Why would
was
you give them
pretty
3 stars if you got hair in your water?
good. Okay, 2. Because the burger was
Why would you give
pretty
them
good.
2 stars if you got hair in your water?
Because the Greek burger was good, and they gave us menus at least, right?
What was for dessert, Rafi?
Nothing. It was a Greek burger with generic French fries, and we shared. Oh my God! So there's something else that happened. My friend ordered these chicken peanut Thai lettuce wraps,
Those are good.
and so it came, and it was like DIY. It was do it yourself, and I was
That's
like,
usually how they are.
no,
You
I
get
was
the
like,
chicken, you get the
it says
lettuce.
wraps on the thing. It doesn't say do it yourself. I'm paying to do the work. No.
Usually,
2
when I
stars.
see the lettuce wraps, I expect that I'm making them.
Making it, well, they should say do it yourself lettuce wraps if
You'll
you
be
were to
like, "I
ask me.
pass."
Yeah, no,
So
I'm not
let
gonna
me
put
ask
the
you a
work. I was
very-
hangry. I was actually not hangry because I wasn't angry, but I was hungry and tired. So I was tigry. It's a new
Tigry.
thing I coined.
Tigry.
Tired
A
and
new
hungry.
word by Rafi.
Tigry.
Tigry.
Yes.
So, very important question.
Yes.
Did you continue to eat after you found the pube in your mouth?
Yes.
Or did this happen later on?
Oh,
Wait, are
no.
we talking about at the dinner, Jen, or
Yes,
after he got home with his buddy?
No.
Because I would
No.
immediately lose my appetite.
Because I mean, if you're eating somebody and it's after dinner, and you get
Yeah.
a pube in your mouth, you should just pull it out.
But
and you keep
it
going.
was not a male pube because it was too little and coiled. It was coiled, I swear.
It was
Coiled
coiled.
like a mattress. Anyway, but I strung. Greek woman probably. Anyway, no, I was so hungry I didn't care. I tried to dismiss it and forget it. And then we never got any more water back. We got the do-it-yourself lettuce wraps, and then the food came, and then
It could be much worse than getting my niece's long hair, in the sandwich that she made for my partner Pat. Remember we talked about that last week?
oh yeah, another hair story.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, hairs from everywhere.
So whenever I was working at Wendy's in my teenage years,
Which
Really?
was
You
5
worked at
years ago.
Wendy's?
5 years ago,
5 years ago. Were you
when
at
I
the-
was flipping burgers and the
You were
drive-thru
flipping
at
burgers,
Wendy's.
Jen? Oh my god, I never knew that
oh
about
my
you.
God.
Totally. There were plenty of people that would return their food because they said they found hair in it or whatever.
Oh, they brought that with
And
them, I
sometimes,
think.
you could tell it was planted just by the way it was. made.
Yeah.
The weirdest thing was a woman that brought a burger with a fake nail in the burger,
Ew.
and nobody had. I was like, "Ma'am, nobody has those nails here."
Are you serious?
You check the kitchen.
Well, wait. How do you know it didn't get there from the
It was like
frozen
a blue
packaging center?
No, the way that it was layered, it would have to be you put the meat and then you put the nail.
Did Wendy's always have fresh meat, or was it sometimes frozen?
It was always fresh, never
Oh.
frozen.
It was
Wendy's-
a patty at the store.
Yeah, and those are square.
No,
the square
they
patties.
come square, but they're fresh. They're not frozen.
Yeah.
And then the
So
chili.
it could have been brought into Wendy's that way, from the packing center.
No, because then it would have been in the meat and cooked. And then you
inside,
would have
and then
cooked it.
melted. Yeah, it would have been
Yeah.
So what was the
melted.
outcome of the finger and the fingernail in the patty? Did she
I-
just leave and not?
Yeah, I refused
Push
to
it.
give her a free burger. I was like, a hair you can't argue. It could be my hair. I don't know. But it was like a blue nail that nobody had a blue fingernail.
Were you a manager? At
Maybe it was
Wendy's?
from a corpse.
Yeah, maybe.
Rafi, were
From a
you there?
nearby
Did you know anything
set.
about corpses, Rafi?
'Cause
Can you tell us?
They were filming there that day. I'm sure the town over. No, were you manager there or what? Or what? Jen?
No, I was just
How old were you
a
then?
Register.
know-it-all 17-year-old, and I was like, "Ma'am, nobody has that nail. Take your break."
That's good for you. You were
Well, this was in Texas too. It's like, get out of my face. Texas, right, Jen?
Texas.
Or bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Oh, my stars. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, but I immediately cannot. If I find foreign objects in my food, that concludes my meal. Like,
Yeah.
at that moment.
It's gross. You know, usually they'll comp your drinks or send out a free appetizer, but we didn't get jack. And we
Did they
didn't even
apologize at least?
No, and no water. And I put it in a
Mm.
napkin, and then I gave it to a woman. I was looking for a trash can, and she took it. And
That sounds
kinda-
like a 2-star.
she
Like,
kind of gave me a
'cause the food
weird
was
look,
good?
but I'm like, come on, like that wasn't my pew. You know what I mean? Anyway,
Well, you do have on your resume, Rafi, that
I can grow facial
you
hair very
can
fast.
grow body hair extremely fast.
Oh, I said facial hair on there.
Oh,
maybe
okay,
it like
facial hair.
it grew really fast and popped off.
and
into the
somehow
water.
coiled itself in a second. No, that was a Greek, female Greek pew.
Maybe it was Whiskers who walked by before and
It
plucked
was
one and dropped it in your.
Whiskers.
Whiskers. Oh God.
Well, it
No,
was
rough.
raining really hard. So I think it was Saturday or Friday.
That
Maybe
was
Thursday?
Friday night. Yeah.
It was raining all day.
Yeah, it
And
sucked.
then at night, it was just
Mm. Storm.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I was watching the play that night, Friday night. There was a play
What
night.
play
for
was it
me.
in? What was it
It's
called?
by this if in Arabia we'd all be kings. It's by I forget the playwright, but he's great. He has great stuff. It's never produced. It hasn't been produced on Broadway yet though, but he's a great playwright.
Hmm.
In Arabia we'd all be kings.
Kings
Mm.
Kings.
and queens.
I think today's the last performance. It's at a community theater in the Bronx. So supporting the arts, you know, it's always good. And they were great. It was a great ensemble, to be honest. They were very, very good.
Was it raining when you left the theater going to this diner?
When I was, yes. My friend got an Uber and then we got to Astoria because he's staying there. And the guy he's subletting, it has three Emmys. He's an editor.
Oh,
So that was cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Like it. Speaking of, I guess it's a writer editor. That reminds me, Darren, you're not going to remember this. And I think I told this story before about weird things you find in cabs in New York. And I had just started working for JK, and I forgot why we
J.K. Rowling.
JK Design, where
Oh.
Darren and I were
Our little interactive company.
interactive agency.
Oh.
Well, let's
And
call
for
it
some
digital.
reason, we had to go to New York. So I got in a cab, and the seats are like black fake leather or whatever, and some of them, and there
With
was
lots
a,
of hair on them and other
some
things.
pubes everywhere.
People, people have sex in the back seat of those sometimes.
There was like a wallet
Rafi's
in
shaking
the
his
back
head.
seat, and so I was like, "Oh shoot!" And for some reason, I don't remember why, I didn't give it to a taxi cab driver. I took it with me, and I was like, "I'm gonna call the guy or
I
something."
do remember this, yeah.
And I brought it into the office and I opened it, and there were all kinds of weird stuff in there, like Writers Guild, movie stuff. And I was like, let me Google this guy's name. And I forget what his name was, but I do remember when I Googled it, he was the writer for Jurassic Park. And
Oh.
I found his wallet.
Oh my God, I could be famous pretty soon. I might be in the next movie.
I know, right?
I'm going to return his wallet.
I
I can
knew
at
his
least get a
address.
small part.
But what was so funny is I tried to be a good Samaritan and call one of his credit cards to try to get his contact information to tell him, hey, I found your wallet. Let me give it to you. So I called the credit card company. I was like, you don't have to give me the number. Can you call him and let him know his wallet was found? And they're like, no. And we just canceled his credit card. I was like,
Oh shit.
"No."
He's like
So-
trying to book a flight that day and he's like, what the fuck?
Right.
Rafi, this is what you need to do. You need to find a wallet from a famous director.
Yes.
And then you can
Yes.
find out how to contact him on set. Or go to the set and say, look, I found your wallet. Here, can you give me something in exchange
Maybe
for it.
maybe Lin-Manuel Miranda or Ryan Murphy. Mr. Murphy, I found your
Oh, it
wallet.
was. I'm trying to see who it was. No, I'm trying to find the name of the guy.
So what
Ryan.
did you end up doing? How did you get it back somehow?
So they somehow I gave them my number. The credit card people called me back and they said we got in touch with him, and he said if you could just mail it to him or put it in his door, that would be great. So I shipped it to his house or apartment, and I was like, he's gonna send me like a thank you or something. Nothing. Not even like, hey.
Not even a box of chocolates like
Not
Russell
even
Stover? Not even some fucking
Right.
Russell Stover from CVS? Jesus fucking
I was
Christ, these
like,
people.
come on.
Come on.
Michael Crichton.
Michael Crawford. Michael
Very
Crichton.
famous
Great.
person.
Yes, that's who.
So he didn't even say thank you or nothing.
No.
Well, maybe he didn't have a way to contact you. Right?
He
didn't have your
Oh
address.
no, because when I shipped his wallet to him,
Oh,
I
your
had
address.
all the like return address.
Your address and stuff, your email, your
My Venmo.
Oh God. Oh Lord.
Jen, I don't think they had Venmo back then.
I know. Whatever. They had PayPal.
PayPal.
That's true.
Yeah, or email or something. He could have emailed you, snail mailed some cash at least, some cold cash.
I wasn't expecting cash, but at least like that's awesome. Thank you for returning.
A note.
My
Oh, I
Writer's
really
Guild
appreciate
card.
it. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Here's a couple tickets for the next event or
Red carpet opening, whatever. I'll go.
Starbucks gift card, anything. Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my God. So Dunkin' Donuts is talking about gift cards. So my friend, he's an actor. He was in the show and we had tea and stuff. And then he gave me a bag of pistachios. It was random. He's like,
So
do you like
it's
pistachios?
just having tea.
Shelled or just
But
unshelled?
it was because it was raining. We were like doing some TikTok videos and singing and all this stuff. He's a cool guy. And so we had made tea, put lavender and stuff, but he had a bag of pistachios he gave me and these random Dunkin' Donuts gift cards that an Indian woman gave to him to promote a restaurant or something. He's like, yeah, I don't know if there's any money on them, but here's one.
Probably not.
So
it's like the 2 cents change that was left behind.
I ended up going yesterday after the gym to the Dunkin' Donuts near Hudson Yards. And I'm like, yeah, let me get a little lunch or something, see if there's anything. So I go to the register. I'm like, can you just check to see if anything's on this? And I just got, and she tried.
Can I get the cash back?
She put it in. She was like confused. She typed again. She was like swiping, switching. And she's like, it's inactive. I'm like, okay.
That's
okay.
a horrible thing to do to you, Ross.
I was like, I want
No, but the woman that handed them out.
bad karma.
That's
No
a
good.
trick.
And
Like,
my
you
friend said the other cards were inactive, didn't work either. So it's
Yeah,
shady because it was scratched already. So I figured maybe she used it, but why would she put it in? That's
no, but then
so
it wouldn't
shady.
be inactive. It would be a balance of 0.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what she did. Something happened, but it didn't work.
She
So I was
reported them stolen.
like, imagine I call the number.
Yeah. Sir, the police are coming to arrest you because you tried to use a card that doesn't have anything on it.
Oh my God. Maybe I should call Dunkin' and complain and see if
What
they
exactly
can
would
give me
you
money.
eat for lunch at Dunkin' Donuts?
Well, they
anyway?
actually have a couple interesting healthy options. They have like an egg white turkey.
Healthy at Dunkin'
turkey's-
Donuts.
Yeah, it's a little what's the word? It's like an
Oxymoron.
oxymoron. Yeah, but yeah, they have like wraps, like egg white, turkey sausage, kind of things like protein items. So yeah, I would have gotten something like that with like a nice matcha latte with oat milk or something. I don't know.
Do they say the things about Dunkin' Donuts that they say about Subway, or like Subway? They say that
America runs a donut.
The meat's not really tuna, or it's not really ham from a pig. It's from something else.
I mean, like Subway. I mean, I haven't eaten a Subway in years. I used to go a lot, but I got sick of it. It's kind of gross.
Gross. Yeah.
I used to go like almost every single day. My dad's shop had a new Subway when the franchise first came out. Right
Is that how
across
you
the
lost
street.
300 pounds, Jen?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God.
And it was so delicious. I would get the meatball subs all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that
saying
would
I
make you
eventually
weird
got tired
about
of it.
Cat balls, you mean?
Cat balls?
Is that why they taste so good?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of cat balls, are your cats male or female?
They're all male.
Did you get them neutered?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you did. So you're not gonna have
Yes.
little cats.
No.
cats.
So
Aw.
I think Harry got neutered 2 weeks too late, where he was just about to like hit puberty or something, and then we snipped him. So now he does this weird thing. You know how they knead or whatever it's called. We say arapitas, but cats do this.
You're like milking a cow or something with your hands there, Jen. I don't know what you're doing.
That's what they do. And what he does is after he does that, he starts like moving his shoulders and then he moves his hips.
He's getting into the groove.
And then once he's like really got the rhythm, he starts like pelvic thrusting.
What?
Yeah.
Are
and
you
then he-
serious?
And then he just like it looks like he climaxes. Nothing, he doesn't like ejaculate or anything.
Are
But,
you
like,
watching that closely to see, Jen?
Oh
He
god.
does it like on top of Manuel. And I was like, I think Harry
On
made-
top of Manuel,
Yeah.
he allows the cat to do this?
It's like he won't stop.
So
You push
Manuel
him,
is
he-
involved in bestiality? Is that what you're trying to tell
my
us?
God. That,
He
what are your
thrusts-
cats' names? Harry,
Harry and Apollo.
Apollo.
I knew
okay.
Harry because Harry
Apollo
doesn't have
doesn't
any
do
hair.
Yeah, as a joke, I guess. Yeah, Harry.
You know, one of our friends has a Doberman, and he did not get it fixed. And this Doberman, his balls are so big. It's like, holy crap, man.
Harry's balls were big too before he got snipped. I was like, what? I mean, it was kind of obscene. So like, I just muted myself. I got too excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever they neutered him, I always get neutered and spayed mixed up. It's like now like this just sad empty sack
Oh.
in there.
Oh no! Ouch!
Mhm.
Not
But
good.
It's an outpatient. He was running around the same day. He was fine.
Did they put a little cone around him? That was for the dogs.
No,
Right? Those are for
Yeah,
dogs,
dogs.
so they don't scratch.
Cats will freak the fuck out.
Imagine. Oh,
But yeah, but Apollo, no. Apollo does the same like this thing, but it doesn't transition into pelvic thrusts on top of Manuel. So,
All right, Jen.
Rocky, what's up?
I'm leaving for Texas on Sunday, next Sunday.
Yeehaw.
So you two have to
Yeehaw.
decide what you're going to do because I won't be here, and there's
Whoa.
nobody to run the board.
well, we
So
could
maybe
do
you
a
want to go to New York, get JD in, and have a three-way, run the board.
We could-
Robbie's face.
We could pre-record with AJ actually, or
Yeah?
do
or
it.
AJ. Did I say DJ?
You
What
said
did I say?
RJ.
I think you said
JD,
RJ.
okay.
Oh,
JB.
JB.
I forget.
Too
Yeah.
many J's.
So what do you want to do?
This.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm coming into the city on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Maybe
What
we
time,
can
Jen?
pre-record Wednesday, 5:30. So maybe we can do like 8:30 ish.
Depends what time I'm done. I actually booked this is on the topics actually. I have a print job on Wednesday for the new neighborhood, Manhattan West. So it's 10
Oh.
hours. I'm not sure when time I'll start. So we'll have to.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Wait,
Yeah.
what is this project? What are you
It's
doing?
a print. So it's a print job. It's like an ad for the neighborhood. It's like this new little cool little strip mall called Manhattan West. It's next to Hudson Yards, basically.
Your face is going to be on the walls?
My something, I guess.
Your
What's it called again?
abs. Your abs.
Manhattan West. Manhattan West is the neighborhood. It's like two skyscrapers and a strip mall, and there's a Whole Foods, a Peloton, and a nice food court. So it's like for the neighborhood, I guess, some print ads, whatever they wanted people.
Are you
like-
going to be in costume is the wrong word, but like, do they
Like
provide
an
the
out-
clothes?
I think so. Maybe sometimes they'll ask you to bring items. When they do that, they pay you more actually in film and TV.
when
if
you have
it's
to
if
provide
it's
your
union.
own clothes?
Yeah, for
Oh.
union jobs. Yeah, but for print, I'm not sure if that's the same. If it works for that too. But this is a non-union job. So most print stuff is non-union, so they just pay you for the day. But yeah, it should be cool. It's 10 hours. Maybe it'll be less, so we'll have to play it by ear. If not, we can maybe try and come in on Sunday to the
Yeah.
studio, and maybe JB, because I know AJ works on Sundays, but maybe he can opt out or switch days, or if not, maybe JB can help out. We'll see.
So you guys work it out.
Yeah, we
Yes,
will.
we'll work it out. If we do Sunday, I want to do the day because then I would get home super late. But
During
we'll
the
talk
day. Yeah, I'm open. We could do maybe 12 or 1 or whatever. If not,
Mhm.
we'll try and pre-record on Thursday or Friday. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I have
Cool.
another question for Jen about Texas.
Yes, because I'm the
You're the
know-it-all
Texas
for Texas.
authority
Yes,
since you used to
Tejana.
live there for years.
20 years.
I love
So
Texas.
You know, this is a work trip I'm going on next Sunday through the whole week. I'm coming back on Friday. And they used to be like 15 minutes or maybe more like 45 minutes southwest of Dallas, of the center. Now they're like 20 minutes south of Dallas, the center of Dallas, which is sort of 20 minutes south of the Gay Area, which is Oak Lawn. And I used to stay over in the southwest side, but now I'm thinking, gee, maybe I should just stay right in the center of Dallas.
In Oakland.
Yeah, Oak Lawn.
Or I mean, Deep Ellum used to be like a rough neighborhood, but now it's a really hip area to stay in. I don't know if that's close to where you're staying.
Deep Ellum?
Yep.
I will
out-
check.
Yeah.
Rafi,
check
have
out
you been to Dallas?
Deep Ellum. Oh, Dallas. Yeah, like Fort Worth, Dallas, but I don't know it too well. I have family in Austin, so I've been there many,
Oh, I
many
love
times.
Austin.
It's a
Yeah.
great town.
My last
And
trip,
friends
I
in
was in
Houston.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin's great. We have family friends in Houston as well. So I've been all over Texas. I've been when I went to, what's that one by the water? What's that town?
by the water.
San
Yeah.
Antonio.
I've been to San Antonio very many times, but then we went to this like park once with some of my family. For Galveston. I've been to Galveston.
Oh, okay.
Where else? Houston, San Antonio. Yeah, I have a lot of cousins over there, so I've been there a lot of times.
I would say if you're going to stay in a cool, walkable neighborhood in Dallas, which Texas in general is not a walkable place, you have to drive. Deep Ellum or Uptown is like a
Uptown.
good area to like
Go out
get a
at night.
hotel, and you can like walk and go to restaurants and bars and stuff.
Okay.
Just don't
I'll
stay in
check 'em out.
downtown Dallas because downtown Dallas is
Dirty.
more. No, it's more business.
Hoodlum. Oh, okay.
Business.
So,
I
And
love
they all close at what, like probably 8 o'clock?
7, 8,
Yeah.
something like that. Mhm.
Interesting.
I'm
we're supposed to
jealous
do
that
our-
you're going
we're
to
supposed to-
Texas
We're supposed to do our pre-record also on Tuesday, right?
with Elisa.
Yes.
Yes. So we're pre-recording with her on the next Tuesday, on the
Next
19th.
Next
Oh, the 19th. yeah.
Tuesday. Okay, got it. And I'll be in Texas, so we're going to be on Facebook for that one.
Facebook.
I mean, no, Facebook. We're going to be on Zoom. Sorry.
Okay. I was like,
We're recording on Zoom, and then
on.
I'll pull the audio, and we'll use that for a future stream.
right. So what'd you guys do this weekend? Anything interesting?
I mean, I told you what happened Friday, but the thing is, the other topic was that I mentioned was we haven't shot the underwear scene yet, and none of us have gotten paid yet, so we're very pissed off.
When were you supposed to get your check?
Well, he didn't say. Now it's through Zelle apparently, and he needs to talk to the money, his partner or whatever. So I texted him yesterday to see what's going on because the shoot was like 2 weeks ago now. And he hasn't
Mhm.
rescheduled the barbershop scene, so I don't know what's happening. So we're all really upset with that.
How many of you got stiffed so far?
2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 of us.
Rafi, let's call your
Dang.
parents on air and ask them for money. Mom, Dad, I'm not
Well,
getting paid for my acting gigs.
He
I need
owes,
money.
he owes us $600. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a chunk of money, you know. Plus, we still have to shoot. Like I asked, I was like, I'm pissed off, but I was like very cordial yesterday. I was like, hey, listen, what's going on? Don't you want to finish your music video shoot? Like,
Mhm.
it's looking really well, you know, but you left us hanging, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. Something's up. You know.
I
what
would
mean?
say like don't participate in the next shoot until you get paid. For
Oh
the
yeah,
last
Good
shoot.
idea.
Yeah. but I want that footage because I can use it for like a
Yeah,
reel
but he's
and
not
stuff.
going to be able to finish his footage if
If
all
I
six
don't
of you
don't get, yeah, he has to pay us
Strike.
before we do it. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, we want the money first, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
But he hasn't like been updating us, which is shady.
That is
So
sketchy.
the first time it's like, yeah, you'll get your money on Monday through Cash App or whatever, and now it's Zelle, and it's
Cash
over
App. That's so
like
random.
2
And
weeks now.
why is he using these like
But the little, the little person I worked with, the little guy, he is gonna sue him. Apparently, he's gonna sue him, and he threatened him or something.
2 weeks is too soon to get that aggressive.
Yeah,
You need at
no,
least
a
120
month.
days.
A month, maybe.
120 days.
But yeah, I know. But we signed contracts, so I have proof of like the rate, and it was the non-disclosure, and all that. So like we have that signed at least if we need like paperwork or proof.
Does this happen a lot or not?
No, this is really rare. I mean, usually, it's pretty legit,
And what is his reason? What's happening? What
He hasn't said. I mean, he's looking for a place but he still wants, he's like relocating the scene or something. And I don't know, he's a big talker because he kept saying all these things like, yeah, I'm gonna put you on a salary, and I love your look, and I when I talked to you, I knew we're gonna do things, blah 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 blah. And like I was like, okay, but he kept talking, and he just met me, and it was like a little much. And he's like, yeah, there's this underwear shoot. I think I told you guys that there's another
That's
shoot.
at my house at
There was
69
my basement.
Second
No,
Street.
it's his friend's underwear line, and he wanted to.
Do you mind being handcuffed? Just wondering.
No, some of us. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's my friend's underwear line. We'll get some of you
As long
guys.
as if it's in the bathroom with disco balls.
Oh God! And he's like, that one pays 800. He said. I was like, okay.
800 what?
Dollars.
For what period?
Oh God. From what country? No, but no. So I don't know. He's just like really shady, and we don't appreciate his actions.
No, that's you should have gotten paid same day after the conclusion of the
After the
shoot.
shoot. And he hasn't paid I met these awesome women that helped him with like the food and like organizing, kind of like they were like like production assistants basically, and they haven't got paid yet too. So it's like really, really shady. And he's just like a big talker. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be singing in The Voice in Spain. They're gonna fly me out, and I got $40,000. I got a universal contract, blah, blah, blah. So if he has all this money, like where the fuck is it, right?
Why is he a producer or is he a singer? I don't
He's a
understand.
singer, producer. He does like covers of like old like salsa songs, and he puts his own spin on them. So
Maybe he just like he gets off on like enticing young, good-looking men to do.
Well, I don't know. He's sent other videos. Like I've seen his work. It's not bad, and he sings well. He's quite a good singer. But like, and he's produced some good content, but he doesn't have a huge following on Instagram and YouTube. He didn't get too many views and stuff, but he has like, it's very unique. So there is potential. And
yet he's going to be on The Voice.
And apparently he's going to be on yeah. So it doesn't make any sense. And oh my God, in the car ride, he kept like talking and singing and I was trying, and he was looking at me.
Are you on drugs? Did you ask him that question?
And I was like trying to be like polite and like engaged, like look at him like, but I was like, just leave me alone. I'm tired. I'm hungry. And
that reminds me of Manuel when he sees musicals. He's like, why are they singing?
Oh, speaking of which, did you ever play that musical for him that I told you to play to watch with him?
The Cinderella? No.
Yes.
The movie?
I
haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it with Camila Cabello.
Wait, is it on HBO? What was it?
It's
Amazon.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon. I'm gonna watch it.
Camila Cabello. Maybe we can do an Asylum movie night sometime.
Yeah,
maybe we can get her as one of our guests. You should work on that.
Yeah, Camila Cabello. Let's do it.
Hey, by the way, the America's Got Talent. The grand prize is $1 million, right?
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Well, after tax, it's more like 650.
But then, do you know how long it's payable over? It's payable over 40 years.
Oh, it's not a lump sum.
That's $25,000 a year.
Oh, really? That's awful.
That's crazy, minus taxes.
They should do a lump sum.
Opt for a lump sum, but it would
a lump sum like in the lottery.
Yeah,
but it's less probably.
No. And if NBC goes out of, I think it's NBC, if they go out of business before the end of the 40 years, they probably don't have to pay anything.
Oh
Which
my
they
God.
may, who knows, with network television these
That's
days.
awful. You know, they contacted me for a reality show, but I don't remember applying for it. I applied for a couple.
Yes, I'll be there. What time? What am I
No.
playing?
So they're like,
am I
"We'd
playing
like
a
you
corpse
to-"
or I'm playing a mannequin?
No. So they're like, it's about like broken families. So I had to sort of embellish something. They're like, yeah, tell us about like who you want to reconnect with. And I was like, I thought this was like the dating one I applied for. Anyway, it's a
Wow,
big
random.
company, but I don't know why they want me for this because I never applied for a family one. So I talked about this aunt that's estranged and she doesn't get along with my mom, and some of her sisters don't either. And her youngest son, which is my cousin, is getting married apparently, and I was invited to the wedding. And I embellished it though because we're not really in touch, so I don't really care, you know. But then I was like, and no kids are allowed, and I'm not going to the wedding, and I want to like so I like exaggerated.
You made it like, some drama.
Yeah, I had a drama. I mean, it's true, but I like embellished, you know. So
Mhm.
we'll see what they say. I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah.
You should be like, with the Latino family, how it gets like really hot.
Yeah, maybe they'll like that aspect of whiskers.
Whiskers. There's a lot of hissing.
A lot of hissing and scratching and
Puffiness.
puffiness and hair
Puffiness.
and hair. apparently.
Cats get puffy,
Ugh.
Got
It's so
those.
funny with like our hairless ones. They do the, when they get puffy, but they don't have any fur, so they just look skinny and
Uh.
weird when they do it.
That's funny.
What are you doing, Darren?
I'm looking at my
Okay.
text messages, Jen, because I told you I'm going to Texas, right?
Yes.
So I booked a flight. I took a link from kayak.com, which is how I found the best times and the best airlines to get there and back. So one of them was JetBlue coming back. So I booked it through JetBlue, and then I saw it's in small print American Airlines. So it's really American Airlines that I'm booking through, even though I'm booking on the JetBlue site. So I got done with the booking.
Which I don't
paid for it.
understand that, but I've seen that before too. It's
Yeah.
always like
So I got
United,
done-
operated by blah blah blah. What?
Yeah, so I got done and I paid for it, and then I can't pick my seat, and it tells me I can't pick my seat because it was booked through a third party,
They
American Airlines.
penalize you for not booking.
And I'm
direct.
like, what? So I can't get it. I can't go to American Airlines and do it either. So I tried to go into. I called JetBlue, and I was told it was a 2-hour wait, and I could try their tech support instead. So I did the tech support, and I was also told it's another 2-hour wait. So I've been in text waiting mode for 2 hours to cancel my flight with
Dang.
JetBlue so I can rebook with American Airlines so I can pick my damn seat.
Wow. Well, why do you need to
Stupid.
pick your seat? You'll pick your seat when you
I want to
check
pick my seat in advance so I can get an aisle seat.
So I love the aisle seat. It's my favorite.
in.
So JetBlue doesn't want to let you pick your seat.
They don't allow it when you're booking.
No, it's
They're-
because
they're
he's
third
third
party.
party.
Oh well.
It's the same. I ran into the same issue booking it with reward points. I feel like whenever you do anything that's not just like straight up paying, they make it extra difficult to modify.
It's so stupid.
pick your
That's the last
seat.
time I ever do that. I'm booking
Yeah.
straight with the correct airline next time.
You know what you have to use? This is a great site. I've gotten the best deals on this. And when you download the app, you get an extra discount sometimes on certain
What is it?
flights. Priceline.com. It's great.
Priceline.
Yes.
Do you know
it's
that
excellent.
William Shatner used to advertise for Priceline.com
Oh yeah.
with the girl, I forget her name, from this that nerd show. What was it
Yes,
Yeah,
Third
and-
Rock from the Sun. No,
called? Yeah,
know,
she's still doing them, but William Shatner disappeared. He's too busy
But you want
taking
to
off
know a
in
trick
blue
though? Because I
in
looked at-
spaceships. What?
So the trick is, I looked at some flights today because I might do take a flight for a little bit next month. You have to book on a Sunday. It's cheaper, and you have to leave from like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday sometimes too. Those are the best times.
I don't have that luxury.
So
Yeah.
Sundays you got to book it on Sunday though, and then try and leave from Tuesday through Friday or Tuesday through Thursday. Makes
Yeah.
a difference.
Most of my travel
it's
is
true.
Sunday
Weekend.
night for the week of a business flight.
So
I come
good.
back
Well,
Friday. That's
book
my
it on a
childhood.
Sunday for next Sunday or the follow whenever you leave from a Sunday.
The one that I found that I like a lot, but I've never pulled the trigger because it's called Skip Lag, first of all. SKIPLAGGED. And
I
the
don't know that
reason it's really good is if you're a light traveler that doesn't check bags, you can do this thing called a hidden city. So you get on a flight from New York. Let's say my destination is LA. And there's a flight that goes from New York to LA to Hawaii, right?
Right.
So the hidden city lets you buy the ticket to Hawaii, but you get off in LA and the ticket is like half the price, but you cannot check bags and you can't any of that. You just don't finish the rest of the leg. And Skip Lag finds those like cheats, let's say, where it's like you don't want to go all the way to the final destination. You only
you want to get there before, so you get off at LA for half the price. But they don't let you check bags.
No, you can't check bags.
But then,
that's the trick.
so I'm missing something. So what's the whole point of this? So you can get off where you wouldn't normally, or
It's
just
cheaper
for
because
cheaper?
if you buy it from New York to LA, it's let's say 600.
Right.
But if you buy it from New York to Hawaii, sometimes it's like 450 for some reason, and you get off in LA on a layover, and you're in LA.
Huh.
Can you do
Interesting.
a multiple step or multi-leg booking so you could stay in LA like a couple nights, and it's still
Like
cheaper?
I said, I've never actually booked it, but it always has the cheapest flights with these hidden city.
And then what
So-
happens when they are out of space for carry-ons? They're going to check your luggage. I guess it doesn't matter at that point.
That
'cause you
doesn't
already paid
matter.
for it.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. But like you can't have anything where you have to, like I travel with liquor. So it
Liquids.
never works for me.
God forbid you don't have liquor.
And
along
I have,
with you,
and
Jim.
and you know me, and all my toiletries and stuff, my regiment. I'd have to
It's
put in
very
little
difficult.
bottles.
What do you mean
Yeah,
your
I
regiment? What are your toiletries, Rafi?
Well,
This could be a
like-
whole episode in itself. We're almost out of time. You got
like-
4 minutes.
You need to have
Cleansers,
Mandela on it.
tonics,
You
and
guys
creams, and
talk about.
oh
your
yeah, I know.
facial-
We got to do a segment on our rituals.
Mhm.
But yeah, like different facial cleansers and like I like eyelid scrubs because like apparently I have oily eyelids, so like I used to get a bunch of styes all the time, so I have to like make sure I clean them, and then I have my
Oily
contacts,
eyelids.
and then I have my contacts, and it's a whole list. People don't get me. Anyway.
What are you doing? I'm scrubbing my eyelids.
I'm watching the oil off my eyelids.
If I ever do a sleepover at your place, Jen, I'll need 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at night. Just out of
Oh my God. This is why you're so infatuated with bathrooms. I'm just going to bring my date right to the bathroom so we can stay in there the whole night. Maybe if I put up a disco ball, he won't notice.
God, and a strobe light.
Oh, by the way, I got a nice message from Mark on Facebook about you.
Oh, what did he say?
He basically said that you're a very good-looking guy, a nice guy. You have a really good heart, and he was really appreciative of you meeting and having, was it dinner or something? Coffee in New York.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
that's nice of
Hoboken.
you.
Yeah. But he came to the studio recently. He saw a show the other day, last week. He saw Little Prince, and he came over after the show. He saw the matinee. So he saw the studio and met Jocelyn and one of the new interns, Andrew, and he saw Derek and Romaine.
Oh,
So that was nice. Yeah, he passed by
that was his first time in the studio.
in the current studio. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a cruise leaving, a DNR cruise leaving on, what date is that?
To
Hold on.
Bermuda.
To Bermuda. And you're not going on that one, are you?
No, not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet. Listen, if anybody's out there listening in DNR world, Rafi
yet.
really needs a place to
Crash.
get a room for free on the ship so he can be the tour guide to Bermuda.
Basically, yeah. I
But
know.
that's on the 20th or 24th that's leaving. So on the
Of what month?
22nd, there's some people going out for dinner. I think it's the 22nd.
They're doing like a thing at the Tiki Lounge on the Upper West Side
Yes, and
Saturday.
I tried to get it tickets to that
They're
one.
all
but that's-
gone. They're
yeah, they're all gone.
$70. But the other space is open. We can always just pop in and say hello. And we have 1 minute, but also what else was I gonna say?
Oh no, that's actually the
it's the end
the
of the
cruise
month.
leaves the first.
Yeah,
So
May 1st.
there's a dinner on the 29th, and then
And
they're
there's
probably
gonna
going to
be
go out
an-
to clubs on the 29th.
And then that
then
Saturday before they're gonna
is-
meet and greet at the studio.
right.
So, are you guys coming?
Oh, I
We're
can
going
be
there
there.
Friday night, not Saturday.
Where are you guys going Friday night?
We're going to
Empanada.
Jacob's Pickles, which is the group of 20 people. I think
Oh, I
is
love
having
that
dinner.
place. Maybe there'll be space for me. Let me know.
Jacob's
It's sold
Pickle?
out. Yeah,
It's
she only
sold
had 20
out.
seats.
Nobody told me anything. Anyway,
Sorry.
I'll be there on the Saturday meet and greet.
For
So-
me, just for what
What
it's
time is the
worth.
meet and greet?
It's all day on Saturday, so go check that out. AJ
I'm
will
not going
be
to come
there.
back a second day.
I will
Friday's
be
enough
there.
for me.
I think I'm going to be signing autographs, shirtless. Maybe AJ's face is going to be revealed to people who pay $5 each, apparently.
Ooh.
And we'll see what happens. Come check us out and make sure to subscribe to our show and tell your friends, everyone.
Yeah. On that note, that's all we got for tonight. See you next time.
DNR Plus. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.